on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIEs.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Let's go,
back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
For number 42.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens cut into that lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
At the 22-yard line.
From the 22, Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Looking deep for Adams. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for Devontae Adams. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. This is taken at the 23. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Down at the 20-yard line.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Mercedes Lewis. 1st and goal, Green Bay.
To throw is Rodgers. Jones has it. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let him know right away I'm throwing it. I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
And goal.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now Crosby for the point after. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
The score, Packers 26, Ravens 7. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. The toss right. This is Ingram. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 36. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Jones. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Jones, the ball carrier.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They'll go again to Jones.
26-yard line.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Derek Wolfe there on the stop. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24-yard
line.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
And a Packer first down.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set them up first and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Now Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Extra point try now for Crosby. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Makes the score Packers 33, Ravens 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm. And now here is another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
First and 10.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a first and 10 at their own 37. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Ball carrier.
Second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Intercepted.
Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
33-yard line.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13. Jackson from the shotgun. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 16 yards, a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again, Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. And this is going to be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. But to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And that'll be incomplete. Jack took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off right around the 43. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
Mason Crosby.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is going to be Packer football.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. The tackle made by L.J. Ford.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
I smell fear in that offense. 26.
On third down, here's Jones. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one.
First down, Green Bay.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.